Hey everybody, Iceman50 here. We're gonna finally try to finish up working on this Kitchenaid mixer. Finally got the parts, and I've had them for a while. Just other projects come up, but we're gonna see if we can get this thing knocked out today and get it ready so my wife can use it. All right, I'll turn this camera off and we'll switch to the other one. I'll see you in a minute. Hi everybody, it's Iceman50 here. So we have everything that we need, hopefully this time. Obviously you can see here, you can't really see it because I'm looking away. This gear was pretty eaten up. It's eaten up over here. So I got a new gear. This one I think is the 10 tooth. It's the one you measure the splines on the end of the motor here, and you count them. So we got our new one. Looks just like the old one, except fresh. And they actually have the same number, W110-44-507. This one's W110-44-507. So it's the same thing. This one cost me, I don't know, it was like 50 bucks. I supposedly bought this from the site that I got all the original parts from, but it wasn't in there, so they screwed me. So I had to order it separately. But now I believe we have everything we need to get this going. We got our little diagram that I took out here. It shows me all the different things where they go. So we're gonna go ahead and try to figure this out here. Oh yeah, and we also got this whole thing here. This is that assembly down here. So we got a bunch of stuff that needs to go on there. I'm hoping it's all here. I think it is. I'm pretty good about bagging stuff up. So we got our all metal transmission case. You can see I'm not pulling out of this bag. I told you this grease is so nasty. It's the same thing, but it's metal. So this is definitely an upgrade. I told you last time that we've got our food grade grease. You know, this stuff doesn't even have a smell. I feel much better about that. I know I'm probably repeating myself. Just trying to give you guys, if you didn't watch the other two videos, you can kind of see what's going on here. We got all our different gears. I think this is the old stuff. I think. Oh yeah, this is the old stuff. So only if it's necessary will we replace any of this. We'll put this crap back in here. I don't think so. I got all this. Okay, well obviously I opened up one gear. That's probably, hell, I can't tell. Let's just see what we got, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, see, there's a lot of this stuff already in here. Where is the... Oh, here it is. I was like, where is it? This is the new bearing piece. The old one is in here. That one actually is missing one bearing. I was luckily able to get this, and then there's these washers that have the, you know, the race in them that sit on either side of this like this. It goes like this, and then yeah, it spins in between there. So we got that. We got the gasket for the doodad here. I know, technical term. This does have a sticky back to it, so I guess, you know, it can only go one way. So, you know, I guess I just need to peel this off and stick it down. Oh, little wing there. Yeah, so you just need to stick it on and stick it down, and we'll go from there. Let's do that. Let's see. Alright, here goes nothing. Get her lined up. On the posts, there's these little alignment posts. Okay. Okay. She's a sticking. Make sure we get that nice and smooshed on there. Take that off. I guess there's a little extra hanging off the side. That's good. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So I know that you've got the housing, and then got number 5, which is this guy, which this is definitely brand new. And yeah, so we won't need that one. We got this one. This one goes in here like this, and then you gotta look at this. Oh yeah, it all comes up. That's why this this piece here, it comes up and it goes through all of this, which then, you know, the last bit is this. So it shows you got that gear in there. All right, so we're gonna have to focus on, I mean, that goes in there. The top of this shaft goes right up in there like that, and then the other gear sits on top of there and turns the accessory one here. Obviously it's moving, there's no gear inside. So let's get this set up, and then this is basically the last piece, and once we have it all assembled onto this thing, we just, you know, drop this down, and that's it as far as I understand. So here we've got, okay, there's a clip, okay, pin, the clip, which is in there, comes up through here. You got a washer and the key and this. Okay, so this is all complete. I didn't take any of this apart here. Okay. The most important stuff is when it shows there's a washer, which I have. It's a fiber washer. It's either new. Man, it looks new. I probably put that on there already. Okay, so they get the washer, and it comes over here. It has to come up through the bottom of here. So you see this gear turns on here, so it comes up through there. We got our bushing right here. That's this. So it kind of comes through on the bottom. like so. Oh yeah, it definitely spins. Now we're gonna have to put grease in here. I kind of don't want to do that until the end, after I make sure that everything is assembled correctly. We'll do, you know, a dry run and make sure that everything's good, and then we'll do it for real. I don't want to waste grease or so. Okay, we got that. Now it goes to the gear. It looks like this one, and no, is it this one? Oh, this one goes in between. Okay, so it goes on here. All right, so there's a little there's a little pin. Let's see if we can find that pin with all those. I don't think it's in here. Ugh. Yeah. Where's the rest of my parts? All right, everybody. Let me see if I can find the rest of these parts, and I'll come right back. All right, everybody. So I thought it was a washer, but it's actually this clip, spring clip, C-clip, whatever you want to call it. So I think all we have to do is we put on this gear. Like that. Then I did find the little pin here. You see it show up a little bit better here. Okay, so pin goes in, and then it has to be aligned. And then our new gear here, put this on. Okay, then we got our C-clip, And this is why you need the spring clip tool, which I actually swear that I have it. Let me check, because this is kind of a pain in the butt. Hang on. All right, everybody. Here's the. I put this away in my tool bag. Go figure. Put the tools in the tool bag. So we got I got these from like AutoZone or wherever. They were like $10, but they're the type that you can do inside or outside. So I got the little pins here. Now my only problem is I'm blind. I can't see. Hopefully these are small enough. Dang it. I forget how this works. Like this, maybe? Oh, one's one way and one's the other. It's that cheap stuff, man. You know, you can't remember how to use it. I feel like Hang on, let me see if I can find the little bag with all the little ends. And that, oh, and I took my my little, you can see it here in the shot, my little flashlight, so I got it clipped to my hat so I can see things here. Okay. Let's see. We may have to, we may have to open up the holes on this clip here so I can get this in. Oh, see, those work. Of course, a little tight. Why do you not go in? Let's see here. Oh, this is frustrating, everybody. This is what you get for getting the cheap tools. I think these are the small ones. Yeah. The question is, can I... Oh, of course, a screwdriver. Never fear. Swiss is here. Obviously, these are a little too big for this. Yeah, I would recommend, if you're going to get some snap ring pliers, to probably get the little bit more expensive ones. These kind of stink. But, you know, any port in a storm, right? So, let's see if we can make it do what it do. Hey, alright. Okay. Squeeze. Nope. Push. Oh, oh. I'd really like to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. That's it. So, you know, the cheapy ones does work. I had to do it this way instead of doing it this way, and I just don't remember, but whatever. You see, you figure it out. Let's put our... This little... Comes with this little plastic box that doesn't close, and it just is held together with tape, so we just do the same thing with a little bit of electrical tape. Love electrical tape. It's great. Okay, so we got this assembly back together. Now, I think this is the old one. I don't think we need that one. Because we put, that looks like the new one. Yeah. Yeah, this is the old one. It's a little beat up. A little chewed. Okay, that's the one that drives on here, I believe. So this is the part I had problems with last time. We got these two bushings. Okay. Now I know the one bushing has this shoulder on it and it goes to the back. You can see it. This other one kind of comes from the front. And then you've got this bearing assembly that goes in between on the motor shaft. So it goes like this. You sandwich the two pieces together like that. Okay. Then this guy goes on there. Okay. And then this guy comes from the back like this. And then it should just somehow or another line up. Oh yeah, see, and it goes in this here. Okay, so the motor drives here, and then this drives the rest of the drive. I didn't really have all the parts together before, so I didn't really realize how this all goes together. See, this is the part I don't like. Is that it seems kind of friggin' hokey. See how it... That can't be right. Right? Unless I just... No, I ain't liking this. Definitely has to go back here. This is the weirdest thing. I don't know. Let's look at the transmission. That might tell us a little bit more about what's going on here. So it can only move, this front one can only move so much because of the, it doesn't sit like, I guess it can sit any kind of way. And this one too can sit any type of way. Yeah, I think the transmission holds part of this in place. So I guess I shouldn't be too worried about. Although I am thinking I'm thinking it goes like that. And then we can just take this out temporarily. Just to make sure that this works. Yeah, it's not wanting to sit down all the way. It's definitely spinning the gear. Let's look at this. And this sits up top. Yes. See, that's what I'm worried about. I guess there's a screw mount back there, I guess. Yeah, there's one screw that goes into the motor. Seal on the front. The wires sit side, like this. No, that doesn't make any sense. The hole has to be this way because the hole is here and it goes here. So that has to go like that. Okay. It does show the wires coming off from the right side, although it doesn't show the Hall effect switch. This tells it how fast the motor is moving. Let's oh, remember everybody? I told you that there's locating pins. Yeah, and this one's broke off in there. Now I'm remembering. So, all right, I'm gonna have to take and fish the other one out. This one's clear. This one's clear, but this one's not. You can see there's the piece in here. So let me. I'm gonna have to extract that, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, here's a little B-roll, everybody. Gonna take the smallest bit out of here, and we'll just try to work our way up. We don't want to eat into this metal at all, right? So we're just gonna go to the next size bit, just 5/64. You can definitely see it's in there. This stuff's pretty hard. That other stuff it's like some kind of fiber reinforced plastic, I think. Polypropylene or something, I forget, but it's fiberglass reinforced. Okay, we're just going to take it easy. We're not trying to jack this all up. We're just trying to it's the same one, that's 7/64, so we need to go to 1/8 inch. We're not trying to jack up the hole or anything. We're just trying to get it clear so that that pin will sit in there. Oh, there we go. Watch your eyes. Engage safety squints. Okay. I think that got it. Yeah, the hole looks clear. Okay, so we'll take you back into the laboratory, aka the kitchen, and we'll finish this up. Everybody, got the hole cleaned out. I'll throw that video at the end. That's my little B-roll. You see how I did that? Just slowly and carefully. Let's just put this on here with all the oh yeah, see? That'll do it. Everything's sitting where it's supposed to now. Okay, so this back in here. I'm still questioning if it matters with these flanges on here. I mean, I see there's a little bit of, I can move a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not digging that, but I think it's more locked in here to the top of the transmission than the bottom frame here. So let's set that in here again. Okay. Let's set this on here. Okay. And It's definitely moving it. I'm just spinning the motor here. I'm hoping this. I know. Well, the light at I understand the reflection of the light on the case here is not great, but I also have to be able to see. So I do have. Okay, so why don't we get in our gear, and we're going to lean this down to get it away from there so it stays in position. I guess it would be better if I secured the motor, but I just want to make sure that, okay, it looks like everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Just turn the motor. So the accessory part is spinning. I think we're gonna call this a win. I really don't want to. It feels like, I don't know. I think everything's okay. It feels good. There is some backlash on the gears, which I think that's to be expected. Why don't we go ahead and I think we're gonna yeah, you can see I'm pretty confident this is how it's supposed to be. So I think we're gonna go ahead and lube this baby up and with this grease, and we're gonna go to town on it. Hell, why not? Okay, so let me grab something to spread the stuff all over the place. Maybe a Q-tip with the end cut off, because you don't want any fibers or anything in here. But cut the end off a Q-tip and we'll jam it in there. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I guess I only have about 10% battery remaining. So what I'm gonna do is I got different little pieces and parts here. That don't really explain it that well here. I thought it would be a little bit better at explaining what goes where. So I'm gonna charge up the Osmo camera, and we'll come back, and I may have it partially assembled by then or whatever, but yeah, we'll charge the battery and we'll see what happens. Alright, we'll talk to you guys in a little while. Alright everybody, see, I just remembered I got a cable here. It's plugged in up to my camera, and I got it going down to my I got this power bank here. It's a Aukey power bank. It does wireless charging, and it's got USB-C on it. So let's just keep going. Hopefully it'll stay good. Okay, so I got the spot here. It says for grounding. I'm assuming that's going right there, but I got this special screw. It's got a star on it, which is interesting. It's like, where would that go? All the rest of them are Phillips. I think these are for the... Maybe these go inside, and maybe those go on the... this is the problem. I'm going to see where all these screws fit, and then I'll bring you back. We'll figure it out. Alright, everybody. So, I had to go back and watch my first video and figure out what the heck was going on here. So, one thing that I was reminded of is that I wasn't going to use these original screws anymore, and this one's got whatever, it doesn't matter. I've got my screw kit here. These are I got M4 screws, M3, M2s. So I found the M4s fit. I've got my screwdriver here, my RC car screwdriver. These are 4mm, so I'm gonna just go ahead and use these because this is gonna be better. Crank this down. Yeah, oh, it looks so much better, easier to work on. Won't ever have to worry about strip screws anymore. And I went back and looked at the controller and everything, and of course, you know, I had to remind myself. I marked these, right? I marked the wires, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see them on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's start putting this thing back together. I think what I'm gonna do is it's easier to use the base to hold everything at this point. So I have my cord here, still charging. We're back up to 45% on the action camera, Osmo action camera. So let's get this together. And there's the large screws. Where are those? Looking around. It was all, here we go, it was in a, this isn't the bag. Where's the bag? Can't find anything. There we go. Okay. So we know that the 3 big screws hold the base on right here. Let's just make it easier so I'm not having to bend down so much. It made more sense to take it apart when I took it apart, but we will go ahead and start doing this. Okay, I know I have my other screwdriver, but again, switch to the rescue. This will just be to get it down. I'll get my real screwdriver here in a minute. Oh, I guess I don't even need to. I've had this Swiss Champ since I was 17. This was my high school graduation gift. I didn't want a ring or anything. I wanted something I could use. So yeah, this thing is, let's see. If I say 15 of 45, because I'm going to be 45 here in a month, that's 30 minus 2, so it's like 28 years old. This thing's held up pretty good. I carry it with me everywhere. It's gotten me out of a lot of jams. Very useful. Ow. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now we'll get our motorb, and I remember these wires kind of come in and they, you know, go around here like so. These come over here. So the control box goes here. So we got the screws here. This obviously goes to the outside because this is the control you move back and forth. So that just sets right there. And it's funny, I remember going back and looking at my video and I was like, man, these things are really hard to get out. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna pick some socket head cap screws. It doesn't matter, it's on the inside. And like I said, I actually prefer these because they won't strip out on you. I just gotta find my, here it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice. I always try to upgrade whenever possible. I know it's just a screw, but you know, we do the same thing for RC cars. We'll take out a lot of them come with Phillips screws, and we will take them all out to put in the Allen heads because they're so much better. Especially when you want to take things apart, you know. Okay, it's ground. Okay, so like I said before, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. If we turn this around, you can see that 4 is coming from the motor and the back side here, and that's motor 2. The blue wire is the white wire, which is common. Those are European colors. Motor 1 goes back to the motor, and then the black goes to brown. Brown is your hot in European color. So when you get a cord, you know, if you're fixing stuff, the brown is the hot, the blue is the neutral, and then they have the same thing. They got a green, usually has like a little stripe on it or something. But so that's how you know. So that, you know, these are pretty universal, I guess. And we've got our make sure this little pin was bent. Let's get that straight. We got our little Hall effect switch here. Kind of looking at this, it looks like it went this way. So there's let's see, fit this way. I think it has to clip this way. So I'm assuming it kind of went like that. And then we're going to look at securing the motor back here. We'll grab ourselves, I'm running out of 4s. These look like the same size. I got this little kit off of Amazon. It's great for my 3D printer because it uses, you know, I've used some 2s, 3s, and 4s for it, but it works pretty good for stuff like this too. If we look at these, you know, these screws, they're pretty much the same length, which is, I don't know, they're 12s maybe, 12 millimeter long. All the screws in here look about the same, so I think that's what we're gonna do to hold the motor down. So we'll use these, because I'm sure it's all these are all the same. I could even use some washers, I suppose. There's really not much room. I think I said that before. So we'll just get these located in here. And maybe what we'll do is we'll set this up. I don't know. I think what I want to do is just get everything the way I think it's supposed to be, and then once we'll do a test turn on and make sure. Yeah, see. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave these loose temporarily. This thing can kind of move around. And then we're going to drop this in here. Like so. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. If this was loose and it could be cocked to the side, it's just going like eating it up. So we want to make sure that everything is where it should be, and then we'll tighten it down. Okay, this goes in. Let's see if I can kind of get my finger in there to hold it in place. Okay. And then, yeah, see it? There's a pretty good fit between the case and the motor too, so it's good to, make sure that's all loose, and then you can tighten it up afterwards. Oh, so those other ones, the other ones that I used back here at the motor might be 16s. The trays kind of stink, the dividers, and so what I did on other ones is I just hot glued it into place so that this stuff wouldn't move around anymore. Yeah, these screws are all in. They must have got tipped or something. I must have knocked it over. 3, 4. Okay. We're gonna, yeah, baby. Okay. Guten Titan. Let's see. And after we run this thing, I'm definitely gonna probably pop the top off of it again, and just to check to make sure that everything's still nice and tight. I could use some spring washers here, but I don't think it's necessary. These things are fitting pretty good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to tighten the motor screws. Okay. Now I can't see going in blind. Okay. Okay, so I think it's time. I'll set this up and we'll make sure that everything works. I'll bring you back in a second. Everybody, moment of truth, I guess. Plug her in. Well, no fire, no explosions. Nothing's happened. I just want to move this to its slowest speed. Let's see what happens. Oh! Yeah? Okay, I don't want to run it too long with no grease in there, but it looks like we got everything the way it's supposed to be. So now we can just take everything apart, add our grease, and we should be good to go. It's looking good. everything seems to be good. I'll just keep moving along here. Okay. It calls for a smoke break. Okay. Remember, kids, don't smoke. It's bad for your health. It's a bad habit. Okay. Oops. Okay. Everything seemed to work. It's working. Gotta love AVE. He's good. I haven't watched him in a while. Okay. So we'll set these over here. We got our little stick here. So we're just gonna go ahead and start putting some junk in the trunk. I got my little cable here. It's in the way. Okay. Theoretically, you could eat this stuff. I don't think you'd want to, but put some down in the hole. Okay. Now we're gonna scoop a bunch into here. We'll just glop it on there. And I got this food safe silicone off of eBay a while ago. It wasn't expensive. I think it was like 12 bucks or something like that for this little tub, but it should definitely be enough to repair this. I mean, look how much there is. It's a good, 4 ounces or something. It's quite a bit. I feel way better about this grease than another general purpose grease. That stuff was nasty. If you guys watched the first video, you see that stuff was just disgusting. A little bit of side there. Okay. Alright, so that one's gooped up. This one mates here, so what we're going to want to do is pull this off. Now we're definitely going to want some grease on this front bearing that we had here. We're just going to lube this up. Can't hurt, might help. Pretty much it all needs to be lubricated. So the race goes to the inside, the flat part goes to the outside. Okay. Then we're gonna juice this up. Make sure we get it all packed in there. Nice. Some Wiener Schleiden. Okay. Oh, I lost the one on the other side. Okay. The other race to the inside. Like so, and then we already got some on the shaft there. Okay, let's get some over on the other side. Okay. And this one goes, yeah, like this. Okay. I'm gonna put some all up in here. There was some up in here to begin with, that brown nasty crap. We're just gonna put a bunch in here. Just cover any rotating surface. And then you really need a napkin. Oh well. Okay, let's get some on these gears here. Scoop it in there. You can never have too much. Ew. Okay. And we're going to put some on the motor shaft. So all this is going to be contained inside the transmission housing. So it's got a gasket. We don't really got to worry about that. Rub it in. It's like lotion. Okay. So, I think we're going to put a... Oh, I bumped you. Just load this crap up in here. Like I said, you can never have too much. A little extra. Extra. Okay. Alright. And then, where else? Oh, on top of this gear, right? Top of the gear. Yeah. Looks like frosting a cake. Look, I made a cake. Okay. Get some around the shaft here. I just don't want to have to come back in here, so we're gonna apply a liberal amount all over here. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna put some on this bushing. Okay. And the last thing we're going to have to do is when we Oh. Is that the right way? Yeah, buddy. You can see it moving the motor. Okay, so now we're gonna put a whole bunch more on this worm gear. Spin it around and we'll put it on there. Oh yeah. Just pack it in there. Okay. Last step is to put some on this gear. You know, the gear lube will, the silicone will definitely quiet it up too. You know, when you first just heard it run there, it's a little noisy. It's just metal on metal. You know, you really don't want that. So we're gonna be generous. Oh man, this stuff is everywhere. Let's see if we can find a paper towel. Paper towel. Okay. So now you see where that rubber seal is there on the motors to keep all the grease in. Try and make sure the surface is clean. Okay. What I'll do before I stick my pinky finger in here to pull back on it while I'm dropping this on. And we'll go ahead and there we go. You gotta rotate it a little bit to get it to fully seat. And then we'll go back to putting our screws in the transmission here. Oh, this is so much better with these. Huh. I'm gonna have to clean my tools off because now I got that silicone all over my hands and it's going on my tools here. But these screws are way better than the originals. So alright, everybody, let's try this again. Make sure everything still works now that I greased it up. And then we'll go to buttoning this whole thing up. Oops. Jesus. Okay, there we go. It's kind of annoying with this cord on here, but I gotta charge my action camera at the same time. Alright, here we go. There we go. Oh man, it's cooking now. Wow. Thing sounds like a aircraft or something. She's spinning pretty quick. All right, well, let's clean up a little bit. I'll bring you back and put the rest of this together. All right, everybody. We're just doing a final assembly here. Just checking to make sure this is all pretty much clean, which it is. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and set her on there. That's where your attachment port goes, right? It goes all in there. You get your lock to hold it into place. Okay. Let's see here. I wonder if I can use these X-cap ones on the outside here. We'll screw one in and see. I gotta get the band. Okay, let me get the band and we'll make sure that this works because I want to use these screws for everything. Hang on a second. So we've got our Kitchenaid Professional 6 band. See, it tells you. Okay, so we've already got this one in. If I put this on here, let's see. Looks good to me. So we're just gonna find another few small ones of these. Should have 4 of the small ones. Okay. 2. 3, 4. Come on out of there. Okay. Like I said, the last thing we really got to worry about here is the band. I'm surprised this didn't get crushed and destroyed while I was waiting to fix all this, but I guess I got lucky. Okay, so there was one more screw. It's this one. Do we have a team 3? I wonder if it's a 3. Screw it. Literally. Let's see if we can that doesn't feel right. I know it has to be this screw. We'll just... Yep. It's the... Okay. Like nothing ever happened, everybody. So, let's turn this bad boy around. We've got the bowl. Alright. And the bowl's got these nice tapered pins. And you, oh, it's got this bump in the back, so you... Okay. Oh, would help if I got the freaking cord out of there. There we go. Pops in. Oh man, that's a honeymoon fit right there. Bring it up. Okay, so we got it down. And then let's just look at the whisk attachment. Now this goes in and then you turn and lock. So you drop it in here, line it up, and it sits there. And then you bring it up, and it moves around. Bring it down, lift up, turn, take it off. It's the same with all the other. This is the dough hook. Okay, drop that in there. Yeah, buddy. Bring this up. Lift up, turn. Alright, so the last thing to do is to clean it up. And I mean, I did a pretty good cleaning of it, but I'll go ahead and I'll take some, I either got some cleaning wipes or I've got some 99% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. By the way, that stuff isn't cheap. You know, there's been a big run on alcohol. I use it for, you know, cleaning or whatever, but you just can't even get the stuff nowadays, and I really don't care for the 70%. So yeah, I ordered some from I think a place called medsupplies.com. It was like 30 bucks or something, but I mean 99.9% is pretty good for me, so it works a lot better. So alright everybody, I'll clean this up, and then maybe the first time we use it, I'll post like a little update so you guys can see it in action. Actually, how about this? We'll put the whisk in here, and just so everybody can see it do what it do. We got that in there. I got it all back together. Oh man, this thing is not light with everything together. Wow, that'll break your back. All right, let's get this plugged in. Okay, you guys ready? Hello. Okay. Okay. There you go. Then we bring up the bowl. Get my lights on. Okay. There you go. And of course we can go, you know, insane, ludicrous mode. Alright, we're going to call that a win. Alright, thanks everybody. If you like this, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. I know some of this stuff's pretty boring, but, you know, I just got a $600 mixer for like $140 in parts. So, alright, signing off. Have a good one.